Hey guys, so today I'll be filming the perfect palette tag. I really love makeup tag videos and I find them really interesting to watch. So I hope you guys all enjoy this. So the first question is the product with the best packaging, the palette with the best packaging. And I picked this one, which I actually got given today from my wonderful Auntie Glennis. It is this gorgeous MAC Keepsakes palette. Now let's open it up. It has a little clasp like this and it looks like you push it down, but actually I think this has fooled a lot of people. You just lift it up. It's got a magnetic closure. Got a big old mirror there, and let's see if that kind of flips back. We've got here, we've got our big highlighting powder. Then we've got 3 eyeshadows, a pale kind of creamy pearl, a grey, and just classic MAC carbon. Then underneath this little lift up thing, we've got a cream colour base, which you could use for your eyes or your lips or whatever, and 2 lipsticks. Now I'm going to say the names of the colours. So the eyeshadows are Filament, Aristocratic Aura, and Carbon. The 2 lipsticks are Petulance, which is an amplified finish, and Evening Posh, which is another amplified. The iridescent powder is called Born to Dazzle, and the cream colour base here is called Pearl. And there's a double-ended applicator brush. I just think this packaging is gorgeous. If you haven't gone into MAC and felt these, you need. Here is the little cameo lady. Around the edge is this fake pearl beading, which is gorgeous. The back is just black with the writing, and it has a gorgeous big mirror, which I probably showed you. It is pretty hard to open, but it has a big old mirror, which is really useful. So that's my best packaging palette. The next question is the palette with the best colour payoff. And I took palettes to be meaning quads as well. So here is my favourite for colour payoff. It's another MAC one, and it's called Bleuluxe, and it's a Veluxe Pearlfusion shadow. Here's the specifications down here. And this just kind of flips up. This is just clear plastic, and you've got a really shimmery white, pale blue, a deeper blue, a really deep navy, and a gorgeous black. And this, I'll show you this black. There's just a swipe, and you can see that's really good payoff. Here's the blue. Wow, look at that. And it's just gorgeous. Look at that, it goes all the way down, and they just blend so well. They're so buttery, they're gorgeous. I think MAC really got it right with these. Their eyeshadows can be a bit chalky sometimes, but the Veluxe Pearlfusion shadows are wonderful. Now, the next is the most versatile, and I picked one that you can do kind of plum looks and also bluey looks, which is this tiny little guy here. It's the MAC Antonio Lopez 6 Eyes in Violet. Here's the back. Now, I'll open this up. It's got a big mirror here, and I'll show you the 6 colours. Up here we have Live Spirits, which is a satin. We've got Envisioning Pink, which is a satin. We have Violet Impact, which is a Veluxe Pearlfusion. We have Showgirl, which is another Veluxe Pearlfusion. Graphic Style, another Veluxe Pearlfusion. And Carbon, which is a matte. Now you can do plum looks, you could just do highlights, you can do really smoky eyes. There's a blue shade, a pink, a purple, a black, a grey, a white. You can just do so many different things with this palette. With this palette. I got horses on the brain, paddock. And it's got a big mirror up here. next question is the best for travelling. Now this one I hardly had to stop to think. It is definitely my Kelly Osbourne MAC eyeshadow quad. Now let's get this out of the box. I love the box, it's so cute. Gorgeous packaging, compact, very sturdy, great for travelling. It doesn't flip open. It's great. That's what the back looks like. As with the normal MAC quads, it just flips up. Now, we have some gorgeous shades here. You could just do a simple brown eye with some highlight, or you could bring in this real beautiful lilac tone, and then there's the deep smoky plum. So the names for these are Spoonful of Sugar, Tickety Boo, Fizzy Rose, and Shadowy Lady. And I think quite a lot of these, if not all, are limited edition shades. So I think all the palettes I've done so far are limited edition. So I'm sure they'll release similar things. The next question is the biggest regret. Now, I don't really regret any of my palettes. I love all of them, but I just picked one which was quite expensive for what it was, and I maybe don't pick up as much as some others. So it was the MAC Look in a Box. I do love this palette. That just slides off, and you get this gorgeous paper thing with the indentation. And on the back, it shows a table of all the shades we have. Just flips open like all MAC palettes. Ooh, has that annoying bit of plastic. And then here are all the shades we have. And looking at it now, every time I flip this open, I go, like, why don't I use this more? I need to use this, but then I don't. So let's talk about the shades. We got Lesson in Love, a powder blush, Style Cast, a powder blush, All Races eyeshadow, Fashion Beat eyeshadow, Elementary Pink, that one, eyeshadow, Stormy Sunset, Lingering Dust, and Blackboard. Then here we have two lipsticks. We have Dress to Impress and Up the Amp. Now the lipsticks are probably the things I've used the most in this palette. And I don't regret it that much. Like I'm not all like, why did I do this? Why did I buy it? But it's something I think I could have spent my money a bit more wisely. The next question is the best colour names. And I chose this kind of simple MAC palette because it does have good names, and also because I like this and I really wanted to include it. So normal MAC packaging, flip. Oh, there goes our piece of plastic. So the whole palette is called Hold My Gaze, which I think is a really cute name, especially since it's an eye palette. I'll just give you a close-up look. Now, this colour here is called White Rabbit, and it's gorgeous. It's very similar to Gesso, which is another white by MAC. Then we have Hold My Gaze, which I guess is where the name comes from, Dame's Desire, and here Deep Secret. This is another one I was kind of thinking it could have been the travel one, but I decided on the Kelly Osbourne. It's just a really cute palette, really gorgeous highlight shade here, and you can just do a really nice smoky look with it. Next is my least used. Now, this probably isn't surprising, but it is a palette full of glitter eye creams. And this is by Miss Shop. It's the first non-MAC one so far. And I think I've only even used one of these shades. They don't have names. They're just, it's called Easy on the Eye, Party Time. And there's just a blue glitter, a gold glitter, a bronze glitter, and a purple glitter. And they're really cute. I could probably use them for like inner corners. It swatches kind of nice. That's the silver I'll try the gold. That's what it looks like on my finger. Where can I swatch this? So they're kind of cute. They're quite nice. I should probably, now I've seen that, I'm kind of thinking, yeah, there are some looks I'll be able to use it for. But so far, I think I only ever swatched it when I got it and never used it, which is pretty bad. I should use it. Next is Most Used. And this is one I use every day and I love. It's not actually, it is an eyeshadow palette, but I don't use it as an eyeshadow palette. It's the Revlon ColourStay palette in 500 Addictive Intoxiquant. It's not spelled intoxicant, it's intoxiquant. Is that focusing? Yeah, that's focused. And it comes with these gorgeous shades. I'll just rip that open for you. This colour I use for the start of my brows. This colour I use for the end. I use this colour if my brows are looking a tad too ashy and I need to kind of put some more reddy tones into them. And I use this if I want really blonde brows, especially when my hair colour's faded out a lot and it's almost blonde. The next palette is my most loved palette. And this is my most loved for two reasons. The first reason is it's just fun to use and pretty, and you can get so many different looks from it. Actually, three reasons probably. The second reason is I love lipsticks. It's this palette. Lipsticks are my jam. I like lipsticks more than eyeshadows. Most days I will put foundation on, eyebrows on, no eye makeup whatsoever, contouring, and just lips. I won't do my eyes because some days I just cannot be bothered with eyeshadow. I can always be bothered with lips though. And the other reason is because it's Viva Glam, and all the proceeds from, all the profits they earn from the purchase price of this goes towards the MAC AIDS Viva Glam fund, which is doing wonderful things, and the amount of money they've donated towards that is in the hundreds of millions. They've just done so much good stuff. So I do love this palette, and I really think it's great how MAC is helping to also take the stigma away from AIDS into putting it in a thing that we all love, which is makeup. So let's talk about the shades. So they don't have very imaginative names. Just Viva Glam 1, Viva Glam 2, Viva Glam 3, 4, 5, and 6. They use Roman numerals. It goes a matte, a satin, a matte, a frost, a luster, a luster. And they're all so gorgeous. They might look a bit similar in their packet, but what you actually get is a red, a brown, a plum, a deep pink, a frosty pink, even though it's a luster, and a kind of burgundy shade, so that actually you can get lots of looks from this. Now the last question is your Desert Island palette, which basically means the palette that you would have if you couldn't have any other palettes and you were stranded on a desert island. Though I'm not quite sure why makeup would be important to you if you were stranded on a desert island, but let's go along with it. I would say my favouriteest palette ever for this, my MAC Pro palette. Now let's open this bad boy up. They're kind of hard to open. Look at that. Look at all my shades. I'll do a video on this palette. I'm not going to go naming all the shades and talking about all of them, but these are basically all blushes, except this is a contouring shade, and these are all eyeshadows, 15 eyeshadows, 6 blushes, and you can just get so many looks with it. I selected all these colours by hand, handpicked for me, by me, and I just love it. It's perfect for me, and if I could only have one palette, this is the palette I would have. It's my very favourite. Okay guys, so thanks for watching. By the way, I tag anyone who wants to do it. Anyone who wants to do this video, please do it. And I will watch it. If you link me to it, send me a message or a comment and say you've done one, and I'll watch it and like it for you. So thanks guys, bye!